30X, Islands, North Pacific. 9 Alpha Tango 791, Gulf Islands on the side. Good to hear you there, Mike. 43 Whiskey Charlie 181. How's everything going down there in Australia today?
Not too bad, Joe. Day off, so just come down there and have a bit of a play around and see if there was much about. Been very quiet these last few days, back to you.
Yeah, we got a lot of European coming in. You know, the funny thing is, I forgot to set my clocks back today. This was the day last night we were supposed to set our clocks back an hour. I don't know if you do that down under, but I totally forgot. I thought it was next week, so we've dropped back an hour now. So now it gets darker a little earlier here in the afternoon there, QSL. Yeah, Roger on that there. Well, how's everything down there? The temperature? I guess it's another warm day in Australia, QSL. I'll take it, man. Sounds like summer to me, Mike. I'll definitely take that at this time of the year. Today we were at up to 10 degrees Celsius here on Salt Spring Island. And sunny day here, so not so bad. I can't complain. It is November there, QSL. Holy diner, 40s, man, that is hot. That's where you sit inside with the air conditioning on there, QSL. Oh my God, man, that is cooking hot. Holy diner, and I don't know what the humidity would be like. I'm guessing maybe lower humidity, more like an oven there, QSL. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, you'd have to, landscapers that actually have to plant some pretty heat-tolerant plants in a climate like that. Otherwise, most plants would probably fry to death there, QSL. Wow, amazing. Yeah, I've installed irrigation before, mostly the half-inch irrigation. I know a lot of people use the PVC with the pop-up sprinkler heads we had in our, when I worked for the Parks Department, our sports fields were PVC irrigation with pop-up Hunter heads there, QSL. That'd almost be like living in Death Valley, Southern California. It gets so stinking hot there. I don't think you can really function outside in the summertime. You know what I mean? So I think where you're living in the part of the country's a good area to be because you got a lot better temperatures there, QSL.
Yeah, where I am, it's great. But, we get hot days too. But because of the lakes around, we get a bit of humidity. It's not like there's humidity much. 70% is a pretty bad
Yeah, I like the cooler nights myself. I find it easier to sleep, right? But I couldn't imagine being in an area where, 38 degrees Celsius was the low temperature. Like, holy crikey. That's like over 100. That's just 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be brutal. And here, rarely, some people have air conditioning, but because we're on an island and we're in the North Pacific, we just kind of open up our windows here on a hot summer day and usually get a little bit of an ocean breeze there, QSL. Yeah, QSL there. Well, you're the first Australian station I've worked today. I worked New Caledonia and a bunch of European stuff this morning, and a little bit of Hawaii and Alaska. It's kind of been all over the frickin' map there, but I tell you what, buddy, you're sounding good, man. 1020 over into the red. Very, very nice signal. Very bang on Q500% audio, too. Amazing, eh? When the propagation's right, that's for sure. Right now, we're pushing about 150 whiskeys out of this thing. I mean, I can actually turn it off and go barefoot. There's barefoot out of the radio. I don't know if you can still hear me. That's about 40 watts there right now. That's interesting, eh? So it's working anyway. Anyway, I got a roll. I have pasta sauce on. My turn to make dinner tonight, my wife said. She says, Joe, you're making dinner tonight, so Wendy doesn't have to do it. So I'm doing pasta tonight, and I got some sauce on the stove that I kind of forgot about, so I better check that out. I have it low, as long as it doesn't burn. Exactly, and instead of meatballs, I use I got hot Italian spicy sausage, and they're not too hot, but I barbecued them. I threw them on the Barbie, and I cut those up into discs instead of meatballs, so that's my replacement for meatballs. I use the sausage, QSL. Audio changed a little bit, but I tell you what, still banging into the red. 1020 over, and audio is still 100%. So a little tiny bit of a difference, but you're still slamming in here.
Yeah, right. And I reckon that one there makes a fair difference. So would you guessing that should have made a difference that time?
Yeah, it did. It went down a little bit there.
Yeah, I was turning the process off. Right, mate, get your sauce. Nothing worse than burnt sauce.
You know it, brother. Anyway, it was a pleasure to talk with you, and you hear me out there, you give me a call. And likewise, man, hey, have a great day, happy DXing, and maybe you'll make some good contacts out there. Cheers and beers, bud. 43 Whiskey Charlie, 181 Australia, 9 Alpha Tango, 791 Gulf Islands. We're waving for now.
Catch you later. I want to talk about your wife's accommodation to at some stage. I'll catch up with you in the future. You're going to be over there in January. Cheers, mate. Get to your sauce.
Yeah, you betcha, man. Yep, Magnolia Pedal Accommodation, Salt Spring Island. Look that up on booking.com, but better to go right through her. You save a little bit. It is Magnolia Pedal Accommodation.
Okay, I'll look it up. Thanks.
Cheers to you, bud.
Hey, yeah. 43 Whiskey Charlie 181 2DA 010 2 Delta Alpha 010 43 Whiskey Charlie 181 returning.